Hi, so how are you doing? So welcome to this video. This is going to be a May energy update. So as you can see, I am in the open, and so there are a few people here and there. So I'll not be able to very talk very loudly. So I'll try. So I hope this the points get clear. So as I have already posted, so this month is going to be the theme for this month is going to be the new beginning. So if you see, if you've been following the how the energies were being, so you might find that this period of time is much similar, kind of similar to a few months back. So it's always really easy to actually measure time in terms of full moon and new moon, and that gives us kind of a way to track. And just the new moon was just over like 2 3 days back, and so this new moon, the post new moon, has been very similar to that of maybe 3 4 months back. So the theme would be the new beginning, so the beginning of new endeavors, the beginning of new actions that are going to result in massive impact of the collective. So these new endeavors are going to come from the soul, from the universe, and these are going to really impact a lot of people, and you're going to really be a big role in this. So or better, we can call this time as the time of the awakening. So I have um, divided the entire thing into 4 points. I'll dive right into it. So the point number one is what I wrote down is understanding the bigger picture. So you've probably been working on a lot of things for the past few years, and you always felt that you know you can do it, you can make it really big, and you have been taking massive action. You've stepped out of your comfort zones, and you've been doing a phenomenal job. But the thing is, whether you've been getting the results that you've been desiring is the question. Maybe you are, maybe you're not, or maybe you're getting results that are not like very much in line with your expectation, and probably you're not getting any results at all. You've been like taking action, and you've been and there's not been any result. So this has been happening for quite some time, probably for years. And if you see, and there has been a lot of things around it. uh, what we look at is the tip of the iceberg. We just have something in mind, we just go and try it out, it doesn't work, and then we kind of a random a random thinking process starts. But if you see, there are a lot of things that are there. So if it is like, you can see a particle, the thing which we are trying on, so there is a huge thing above, below, sideways, front and back, a lot of things that we consciously don't know, our mind doesn't know that. But what knows, what is aware of that all is our soul, is the self. The self is aware of each and everything, and the desires which you've been having is actually not from your mind, it's from the self. I mean, the desires which are like really, you really want that, that is not really from the mind, it's from the self, the universe, you can call it anything. So that wants to express itself, that wants to experience a lot of things, and you've been working on that, and maybe you've not been getting any results at all. So so this is the time when you actually understand that there are a lot of things that are being played, that are there, and the self wants you to kind of take you on a path that is very different, and that knows the bigger picture, right? So it understands what is there, what is, how to go about it, it knows everything. So it is taking you on that path, and so you are beginning to understand why things are happening in a certain way. So this is the time when you are really understanding and acknowledging the soul's desires. See, if you see, a lot of desires which you have are arising from the ego. We want this, we want that, and there are a few things that are arising from the soul, and those are the things which you really want. And so now you begin to realize that you need to really step out of this ego, you need to really understand what the soul is willing to express, and you really need to acknowledge and let that thing come into fruition. So this month is mainly more about understanding the bigger. You're already beginning to understand the bigger picture, and that thing is just going to increase. So the point number 2 that I wrote down is patience. You have already been so patient for a long time. You have taken on several things. You have tried it out. You have stepped out of the comfort zone. You have tried it out. You were so bold, and things probably did not happen. And you have been patient, but at the same time, you have been like, man, where are the results? I've been like working so hard, but I've not been getting any reward. So there is this. You have been in this in that zone of wanting, in that zone of lack. But again, you've been doing a lot of inner work. Now the patience, so that is patience in one end, meaning that you even though things are not working out, you've been trying out a lot of things. That is it, that itself takes a lot of realization, and that is itself being so much patient. But right now you are getting into a new sense, new elevation of patience, meaning like you understand the bigger picture, as we already talked. Now that you're seeing things as they are, you are no more in the state, you are getting out of the state of wanting. You are getting into the state of being, into the state of stillness, into the state of calmness. You are right now just waiting. Maybe a month back, you would have had the same realization. You have been putting out a lot of efforts. You don't know what more thing to put in, because everything is not turning out in the way you are expecting it to. So you are letting it go, and you are letting the higher power to take it on. So right now you are understanding that, and you are waiting. You are not expecting, oh, where is it? Okay, where is it? Is it going to come from this? Is it going to come from that? No. You take a deep breath. You are in the moment. Your patience has escalated. The third thing that I wrote down is trust, or knowing, or being. So, as we just saw, you have become a lot patient, and you are stepping into this present moment. So, there is a sense of trust that is being developed on the self, on the source, soul, universe, God. You have probably gone through a lot of events in the very near past that have indicated to you that you just need to trust. Don't rush. So you understand the desires of the soul and the way it wants to manifest, and you give up on the control. You let the spirit manifest for you. Going into this trust, you actually ask this universe to actually increase the trust on it on behalf of you. You want to develop this trust. So this actually is going to bring in a lot of breakthrough in the upcoming months. So the fourth thing that I wrote down is that this is the most important thing. It is clarity. Now this new moon just a couple of days back might have revealed to you as to what you should be doing. What are you here for? Now this is actually something huge. For a long period of time, as we have seen in this update, that you've been trying on a lot of things, and it probably hasn't gone in your way. Now is the time to step into the true you. Now is the time to let go of things that are coming from the place of ego. Now is the time to really understand what the self wants to express, what the self wants to experience, what the self is here for, and what the self wants to contribute, and to actually sit, get onto the driver's seat, and actually take it on. For a long time, it has been about you. It has been about what I should be doing now, what I should be doing tomorrow, what is it that I'm going to do. And now you're stepping on to what can I do for the people. It is coming from the place of abundance. It is coming from the place of being of service to the people. So as you begin to step on this thing, you actually, it relieves a lot of pressure on you. The reason being is no more going to be about you, it's going to be about the people. So there is no much pressure, there is a sense of immense joy that you're going to contribute a lot of things. So that is it. I hope this May update has been useful to you, and I hope it resonates with you. One thing which I'd like to convey is that you are already brave. You have already rolled up your sleeves, stepped out of your comfort zone, and taken a lot of action. And you have not hit your targets very well till now. But this is the time. Now that you're understanding, now that you're having this clarity, you really need to step up and you need to roll up your sleeves and be bold and take this action. This might be the last time you are going to do it because it's coming from the point of view of service. You just got to be bold, go forward, and just speak up on what you really believe in. So I hope you're having a great time, and I wish you a really best of luck for this upcoming month. Stay tuned. Goodbye.